Joining us now is Tennessee Senator Lamar Alexander, who chairs the Senate Republican Conference. That end of that conversation was interesting. Do you, as a Republican, feel like you were cut out of the process in the last couple of months?
Yes, is the answer to that. I mean, for 25 consecutive days, the Democrats met. They wrote their health care bill in secret. We didn't have anything to contribute to it. They brought it up in a snowstorm, voted at 1 a.m. and said we have to pass it before Christmas. So, yes, we were completely cut out of the health care debate.
That being said, now that this new day has dawned, especially with the death of the supermajority, do you believe Republicans, do your colleagues have an appetite to work with this president in the year to come?
Well, of course we do. I mean, we have a responsibility to do that. And on health care, for example, in fact, I counted it up in the congressional record. 173 times Republicans talked about setting a goal of reducing health care costs and offering 6 specific legislative steps, including small business health plans, for example, allowing people to buy insurance across state lines. It was rejected every time by the Democrats.
Right.
We've proposed a 4-step cheap energy plan, starting with nuclear power, offshore exploration. So yes, of course we want to do that, and we want to create jobs, reduce the debt, and fight terror. This
newly chagrined White House, though, do you think they actually have the appetite to work with you?
I hope so. I hope so. I think back when I was very young and I came up here, and President Johnson had bigger majorities than President Obama, and he had a civil rights bill to pass. Where did he write it? In the Republican leader's office, Everett Dirksen. And he got his bill, and the country accepted a very controversial piece of legislation because they worked together.
One of the other things that's being kicked around is this spending freeze on a certain amount of the budget. Some people suggest that's like putting a Band-Aid on somebody who's bleeding to death. Does that seem real to you, or does that just look prophylactic?
Well, a Band-Aid's a start, but it's 17% of the budget, and it's not the real problem. I mean, the real problem is the automatic entitlement spending, and that's what the president needs to address. If he
but let me just jump, though. Do you think that people in this town really want to address that?
Well, we have to. We really don't have a choice. I mean, we're being asked to increase the debt limit this year by an amount that equals the size of the federal budget in 1999, the entire federal budget. So it's very unpopular. It's going to be hard to do, but we have to do it.
Senator Alexander, thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thank you,
really do appreciate it.